Hi everyone, we're gonna go ahead and start. Has anyone been here before? Thanks guys. A lot of my friends are on this tour, so don't mind them. So when you look at the university, I'm just gonna orient you a little bit here. That's where we are, we're inside the Rotunda. Jefferson founded this university in his retirement. This is the model, the academical village you saw outside on the lawn. Most universities in the day were centered around some kind of church or chapel. This building, the Rotunda, is actually a half-scaled model of the Pantheon, which is in fact a temple. But he put the university's first library inside it, effectively building a temple to learning and knowledge at the head of his university. So this is the Board of Visitors room. The Board of Visitors is kind of the overarching governing body of the university. I'm gonna draw your attention to the portrait right over there. It was done in 1816 by a man named Bass Otis. When you look at his hand, you'll notice that it's resting on a globe, and it's said that his thumb is resting on Paris, France, and his index finger is resting on Charlottesville, Virginia, the two loves of his life. The room we're standing in right now is the president's reception room. Just a couple months ago, it used to be the room that the president of the university used to receive guests and dignitaries that came here. I'm gonna draw your attention to that portrait over there. Thomas Sully painted the portrait, and it said Sully literally had to follow Jefferson on horseback as he rode from Monticello to UVA every day to get a good depiction of him. The myth is that's why he's wearing a riding cloak and his cheeks are flushed. So this is the North Oval room. This room is used as a place where PhD students defend their dissertations and defend their theses. The story goes that if your professors didn't like your paper, they would throw it into the fire. Aptly, if you look above you, there's a frieze of alternating ox skulls and cherubs. This is known as a life or death frieze, so it's very apt that it's here when you're literally defending your life's work. We're gonna go outside and talk about the statue. This is known as the Galt statue of Jefferson, and it's the most physically accurate depiction of Jefferson we have to date. And it's said that when the statue was unveiled, his granddaughter almost fainted and said, if he had red hair and freckles, it would be my grandfather. So welcome to the dome room. As I mentioned, this is the original library of the university, but Jefferson wanted the dome room to be a very functional space. He wanted it to be aesthetically beautiful and to be used for dances and dinners and events. Hopefully it's not raining, but we're gonna go downstairs and outside. So a lot of people like to ask, if Jefferson were looking down upon this university, is this a university that he would approve of? If you look at the way that the university has changed from the days of the cowl thumps here to the days, the Civil Wars, the Civil Rights Movement, and even at all the controversies here today, it's students who decide how the university moves forward. It's always students decide the changes that are going to be made here, and it's always students leading those changes as well. So thank you guys for coming on my tour.